Settle down at the back. The bell doesn't dismiss you, I dismiss you. That's right, it's time for the science lesson, the part of the show where we really drill down on one particular scientific principle. So, can anybody guess what we'll be studying today from the following? If you guessed a lack of understanding of basic physics, then you're absolutely right. But the answer I was actually looking for was they all involve propellers, whether it's drones, ceiling fans, or helicopters. All propellers work in a similar way. This helicopter uses its propellers to turn rotational motion into lift. By pushing the air downwards, it pushes the helicopter upwards. That's Newton's third law of motion. But this same law creates torque. As the blades turn one way, the helicopter wants to rotate around in the opposite direction. To combat this, it has another propeller on its tail fin, pushing the opposite direction to the way the blades want the helicopter to spin. Who'd have thought that they were so deceptively complicated? Right, let's see who's been paying attention with a little quiz. Question 1. How do helicopters and drones utilize rotational motion? Yes, the propellers use rotation to give the drone thrust and lift, and the pilot control. Of course, control still depends on somebody being able to steer.
Mom, are you okay? Brandon, I'm so sorry. I thought you saw it coming.
Funny, because we all saw it coming. Question 2. What happens when a propeller is anchored to a stationary point?
Hey! Nice lad.
Whoa! Fans use the same principles as helicopters, but instead of using their angled blades to get lift, they use them to deflect air downwards, creating a lovely breeze. The closer you are, the greater the breeze. That's maybe too close. The end of that fan was going at almost 30 miles an hour. Ooh, orange juice, can I have some? Thanks. Yes, thanks to the conservation of momentum, anything that interrupts a propeller has to deal with the energy transferred to it. And question 3. So what happens to a propeller as it spins less quickly? Exactly right, the lift's reduced. The batteries are running out here. If the blades spin at less than 83 revolutions a second, it won't stay airborne. It's gonna happen. Oh, good catch! But it looks like it's gonna be a rather uncomfortable journey home. All right, mate, stop posing, get flying. Anytime a propeller loses power, it loses thrust, which is annoying when it's a toy, but, well, rather more worrying when you're attached to it, like this guy and his malfunctioning paraglider. So that's propellers. All right, class dismissed.